Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And so for today's video, I just wanted to do a quick comparison between my Google Pixel 6 and my Pixel 9a, which are both very good and very capable devices. And unlike, the obvious case points, right? Tensor G1 to Tensor G4, how do both these phones pretty much perform on day-to-day operations and daily usage? And you know what? To be quite honest with everybody, there's not really a huge difference at all. Both are running Android 16 QPR Beta 1. So when it comes to software, they're pretty much the same software. There are some things, that the Pixel 6 will lack when it comes down to its, performance and characteristics. Obviously, one of the biggest ones is that the Pixel 6 does not have 120 hertz refresh. It doesn't even have 90 hertz refresh. I don't believe it does. Um, or actually, no, it does. It has 90 hertz, just not 120 hertz. The 6A doesn't have um, 90 hertz. So you do have smooth display on here, but it's only 90 hertz. And, you could enable that and, I mean, get like a smooth scrolling experience and smoother animation transitions, but nothing that like drastically changes the performance of the phone. And the same thing can be said with the Pixel 9a. Pixel 9a, you can have 120 hertz on and have very smooth animations and transitions, but for most case point, yeah. So I mean, I keep them both on like 60 hertz refresh. There's not really anything that's like drastically different between them to that point. Camera, you will see a little bit of a difference on there. The Pixel 6's camera sensor really is starting to show its age, but for the most part, photography with this will still be fine, especially with ample lighting. You'll get some pretty nice photos. Um, just comparing it to the Pixel 9a. So we'll just take that same photo, I guess, for comparison purposes. So you guys can see, I mean, like the whites looks a little bit more bright and vibrant on the Pixel 9a compared to the Pixel 6, but still for the most part, the photos are still good with the Pixel 6. Um, so, not a drastic super difference there when it comes to photography. Audio quality, decent on both of these devices. They both play sounds pretty good, so I will point that out. And if you're playing like light games like Pokemon Go and Angry Birds and stuff like that, they both do fine. The only real difference between the Pixel 6 that I've noticed with the Pixel 9a obviously is the network connectivity with 5G. The 9a has a better connection, obviously, because it does have a different modem than what is in the Pixel 6. The Pixel 6 modem is, for the most part, I mean, like network connectivity has gotten better since Android 12, but it's still a little bit on the weak side. So when you are running a 5G speed test in the same area, you will definitely see a performance difference with the Pixel 6 versus the Pixel 9a. But it's not like drastic where it's unbearable and not able to be used. So, and on top of that, size of the phones. Pixel 9a is slightly smaller, but not drastically small. And I would say, in case point, they are pretty much like similar in width, almost. Um, Of course, you also have body design, which is different, right? The Pixel 6 has a glass back, glass front, rounded side rails. And the Pixel 9a, like I said, slightly smaller, not drastic. The cases made it look different, but they're not. Width wise, the Pixel 9a is a little bit narrow compared to the Pixel 6. But both these phones, honestly, are really comfortable to hold in hand. I have no issue at all holding either one of these phones. And while the Pixel 9a does have that, flat side rails, the rounded rails on the Pixel 6 also feel really nice when you're holding it. Plus, too, you get that camera bar to support with your index finger when you're holding the phone, just to kind of like, brace it. The Pixel 6 is a larger phone than what I'm usually used to when it comes to Pixels. So for it being the base model small size of the 6 series, I mean, that's just like, yeah, It's pretty large. The Pixel 7 went smaller from what the Pixel 6 was. And I would say the Pixel 7 is nearly the size of the Pixel 9a. Of course, I mean, you'll see that in a comparison video with Android 16 on both of them. The Pixel 7 was updated. So, yeah, my case point is that the Pixel 9a is the latest Google Pixel released from Google until the Pixel 10 is released, in a couple of months. And it's a very solid phone and very good. I enjoy using it. Point I'm making here is that if you own a Pixel 6, do you really have to upgrade from it? And my answer is no. The Pixel 6 is still a very capable phone, still pretty good. The only thing that it's lacking also is 7 years software support. The Pixel 9a will have 7 years of software support, but the Pixel 6, I believe, only has 2 more years of support, and that's pretty much it when it comes to major software updates and security patches. So yeah, let me know what your guys' thoughts are. Do you own a Pixel 6? If you do, let me know. Tell me in the comments. And if you feel like that you should upgrade, and if you feel that way, tell me why. But yeah, between these two devices, I mean, it's not a giant difference.